my name is Chelsea, my friends call me Bunny, and I'm the artist behind Black Bunny Art. So both of my bunnies, Gara and Zoe, are both special needs. Zoe was a rescue who was abandoned. She was super aggressive. She wasn't bonded with any other rabbits, and they thought nobody would be there to adopt her. They warned us when we adopted her. And I think it's great that Rabbitats is giving a home and a place to stay for all of these lost, abandoned, feral bunnies that would otherwise have no other place to go. I love this question. So my family grew up really poor, and on our TV, back when we were on the island, I only had two options for shows. I had Sailor Moon and I had Spider-Man. So when we moved to the big city, I started reading manga because I love the shoujo characters with like their big eyes and all the sparkles and the romance and all that stuff. But in between the chapters, the author would do these thought comics of themselves with these big heads and these tiny little bodies. And I really like that. And I always wanted a unique art style, so I sort of adopted that like sketchy style into something you can actually show off. It was fantastic. So my friend in Vancouver introduced me to an art group. I was able to introduce myself, what I'm all about. I explained that I basically only do bunny art in all its different mediums. And I threw out this idea for a raffle. But because I'm in Alberta, that legally wasn't allowed to happen. So we all gathered our talents and donated a sticker design. And our sticker sheet is limited, but we are planning on doing more secret collaborations with Rabbitats in the future. I think it's really important to give a voice to other creatures and people that don't have one. And the ugly modern reality of factory farming, of slaughterhouses, of testing facilities, which is the main thing that I fight against, are all out there. It's on the internet, it's everywhere. And because countries are starting to pass animal cruelty bills, it's so important that we don't stop now, because a brighter future for animal ethics is on the horizon. And if we stop, we'll never reach a society that's equal and humane and safe for everyone. They actually never used to be. I used to think that they were weak and useless. I'm so sorry. But I met my bunny Gara and he made my heart sparkle, and now I am obsessed. I've got a bunny tattoo, my wedding ring is bunnies, everything is bunnies in my life now. Yeah, so even though my social media is super sparse right now, I'm working on a lot of amazing projects that I'm super excited to share with you guys. I'm working on a comic that's based off a novel that I wrote about bunnies, but fantasy, and I'm working on a watercolor picture book. So stay tuned, check out my social medias. I'll be posting sporadically, but thank you so much for Rabbitats for being so amazing.